Greetings, and welcome to the summary of C.S. Lewis's book, Reflections on the Psalms. C.S. Lewis, renowned for his contributions to literature, theology, and apologetics, offers a contemplative and personal exploration of the Psalms in his book, Reflections on the Psalms. Written with his characteristic wit and profound insight, Lewis provides readers with a guide to understanding and appreciating this ancient collection of prayers and hymns. Introduction to the Psalms. Lewis begins his reflections by acknowledging the complexity and diversity of the Psalms. He points out that these texts cover a wide range of human emotions and experiences, from deep sorrow and penitence to exuberant joy and praise. The Psalms, according to Lewis, are unique because they offer a glimpse into the human soul's interaction with the divine. This raw and authentic representation of human emotions allows readers to see their own experiences reflected in the Psalms, making them timeless and relevant. The nature of the Psalms. One of Lewis's central themes is the distinction between the Psalms as literature and their role as a tool for worship. He argues that while the Psalms can be appreciated for their poetic beauty and literary merit, their primary purpose is to facilitate a relationship between the worshipper and God. This duality is essential for a full understanding of the Psalms, as it allows readers to engage with them on multiple levels. Lewis notes that the Psalms are a form of lyric poetry, which differs significantly from epic or dramatic poetry, and their primary function is to express personal feelings rather than to tell a story or dramatize an event. Literal and symbolic interpretations. Lewis delves into the interpretative challenges posed by the Psalms. He emphasizes the importance of understanding the historical and cultural context in which they were written. Many Psalms reflect the specific circumstances of ancient Israel, including their wars, exiles, and celebrations. Lewis encourages readers to consider both the literal and symbolic meanings of the Psalms, recognizing that some elements may not directly apply to contemporary life but still hold valuable lessons. For example, the frequent references to enemies and battles in the Psalms can be seen as metaphorical for the spiritual struggles and conflicts faced by individuals today. Lewis writes, "The ancient Jews, like ourselves, knew that the same word could mean both a physical and a spiritual enemy." Imprecatory Psalms. One of the most challenging aspects of the Psalms for modern readers is the presence of imprecatory psalms, which call for divine vengeance upon one's enemies. Lewis confronts this issue head-on, acknowledging the discomfort these passages can cause. He suggests that these psalms reflect the raw and honest emotions of the psalmists who are not afraid to express their anger and desire for justice. Rather than dismissing these psalms, Lewis encourages readers to see them as a testament to the authenticity of the human experience. He argues that these expressions of anger and desire for retribution are not to be taken as models for our behavior, but as reminders of the depth and range of human emotions that can be brought before God. He writes, "We must not try by unauthorized psychoanalysis to reach some high and dry, rational religion. We must not be nervous about anthropomorphism, by which we attribute human characteristics, emotions, or intentions to non-human entities such as animals, objects, or natural phenomena." The Psalms and Christian theology. Lewis explores the relationship between the Psalms and Christian theology. He points out that many Psalms are prophetic, foreshadowing the coming of Christ and the establishment of his kingdom. Lewis highlights specific Psalms that Christians have traditionally interpreted as messianic, such as Psalm 22, which vividly describes the suffering of an innocent man and has been seen as a prophecy of Christ's crucifixion. By examining these connections, Lewis shows how the Psalms can deepen one's understanding of Christian beliefs. He also discusses how the Psalms were used by Jesus and the early Christians, illustrating their central role in the spiritual life of the early church. The role of the Psalms in worship. A significant portion of the book is devoted to the role of these texts and their relationship to worship. Lewis underscores the importance of using the Psalms as a means of expressing praise, thanksgiving, and penitence. He suggests that the Psalms provide a vocabulary for prayer, allowing believers to articulate their deepest feelings and thoughts to God. Lewis shares personal anecdotes about his own experiences with the Psalms, illustrating how they have enriched his spiritual life. He describes how certain Psalms have offered him comfort in times of distress, guidance in times of confusion, and a way to express joy and gratitude. Theological insights from the Psalms. Lewis offers several theological insights drawn from his study of the Psalms. He discusses the nature of God as revealed in these texts, emphasizing his attributes of justice, mercy, and faithfulness. Lewis also reflects on the human condition, noting the Psalms' portrayal of humanity's vulnerability, dependence on God, and longing for redemption. These reflections serve to bridge the gap between the ancient world of the Psalms and contemporary spiritual practice. Lewis explores how the Psalms can help believers confront and accept their own imperfections and the imperfections of the world, while still holding on to hope and trust in God's ultimate justice and mercy. The beauty and power of the Psalms. Throughout the book, Lewis expresses his admiration for the beauty and power of the Psalms. He marvels at their ability to convey profound truths in simple yet eloquent language. Lewis appreciates the Psalms' capacity to evoke strong emotions and to inspire a sense of awe and reverence for God. He argues that the Psalms' enduring appeal lies in their ability to resonate with the human heart across different cultures and eras. Lewis discusses how the Psalms use various literary devices such as parallelism and vivid imagery to enhance their emotional and spiritual impact. Their chief formal characteristic, the use of what we call parallelism, is also their great formal strength, he notes. Personal engagement with the Psalms. Lewis encourages readers to engage with the Psalms on a personal level. He advises them to read and meditate on these texts regularly, allowing their themes and messages to permeate their lives. Lewis suggests that the Psalms can serve as a source of comfort, guidance, and inspiration, helping believers navigate the complexities of life and deepen their relationship with God. He also recommends incorporating the Psalms into daily prayer and worship practices, noting how their rhythmic and repetitive nature can aid in memorization and contemplation. The Psalms as a reflection of human experience. One of the profound insights Lewis offers is the idea that the Psalms reflect the entirety of human experience. They capture moments of triumph and defeat, joy and sorrow, faith and doubt. Lewis argues that this comprehensive portrayal of the human condition is what makes the Psalms so relatable and timeless. They do not shy away from the complexities and contradictions of life, but embrace them fully, offering a space where all emotions can be expressed and validated. The influence of the Psalms on Western culture. Lewis also touches upon the influence of the Psalms on Western culture, including their impact on literature, music, and art. He discusses how the Psalms have inspired countless works of creative expression, from classical compositions to modern poetry. This cultural significance, according to Lewis, is a testament to the enduring power of the Psalms to speak to the human spirit across different eras and contexts. The Psalms and modern psychology. In a fascinating exploration, Lewis draws connections between the Psalms and modern psychology. He notes how the Psalms often serve as a form of catharsis, allowing individuals to process and release their emotions in a healthy way. Lewis suggests that the Psalms can be seen as an early form of therapeutic expression, providing a means for individuals to confront and work through their inner turmoil. Community in the Psalms. Lewis emphasizes the communal aspect of the Psalms, noting how they were originally intended to be sung and recited in community settings. He reflects on the power of communal worship and the ways in which the Psalms can unite individuals in shared expressions of faith and devotion. Lewis suggests that the communal recitation of the Psalms can strengthen bonds within a community and provide a sense of collective identity and purpose. Conclusion. In Reflections on the Psalms, C.S. Lewis provides a thoughtful and insightful exploration of one of the most beloved books of the Bible. His reflections are characterized by intellectual rigor, spiritual depth, and a genuine appreciation for the Psalms' literary and theological richness. By examining the Psalms through the lenses of history, literature, and faith, Lewis offers readers a comprehensive guide to understanding and appreciating these timeless texts. Legacy and impact. Lewis's Reflections on the Psalms has left a lasting impact on readers and scholars alike. It has been praised for its clarity, wisdom, and accessibility, making the Psalms more approachable for a wide audience. The book continues to be a valuable resource for those seeking to deepen their understanding of the Psalms and to incorporate their themes into their spiritual practice. Lewis's work has inspired countless individuals to explore the Psalms more deeply and to integrate their teachings into their daily lives. Application for modern readers. For modern readers, Reflections on the Psalms offers a pathway to a more profound engagement with these ancient texts. By following Lewis's example of thoughtful reflection and personal application, readers can discover new dimensions of the Psalms and find fresh inspiration for their faith journeys. The book serves as a reminder of the enduring relevance of the Psalms and their power to speak to the human soul. Lewis encourages readers to approach the Psalms with an open heart and mind, ready to be challenged, comforted, and transformed. A personal testament. In his concluding remarks, Lewis offers a personal testament to the transformative power of the Psalms. He shares how, over the years, these ancient songs have shaped his understanding of God, deepened his faith, and provided solace in times of trial. Lewis's reflections are not merely academic, but are infused with personal experience and genuine reverence. This personal touch makes Reflections on the Psalms not just a scholarly work, but a heartfelt invitation to explore the spiritual treasures found within these timeless texts. In summary, C.S. Lewis's Reflections on the Psalms is a rich and multifaceted exploration of one of the Bible's most cherished books. Lewis writes, "The Psalms teach us how to bring our whole selves before God in worship, including our doubts, fears, and anger." Through his insightful commentary, Lewis invites readers to see the Psalms not just as historical artifacts or literary masterpieces, but as living words that continue to speak to the deepest needs and desires of the human heart. Well, that does it for our summary on C.S. Lewis's book, Reflections on the Psalms. As always, thanks for watching, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content for the soul. God bless and take care.